Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of FBI Tea Hour on the Uncivil Law channel. This is episode number 17 of our ongoing series to document the FBI's tea relating to the Capitol riots. Hope you're having a good one. And this is a special story today because of the woman that was involved. She's one of the special people. She's one of the very special people. In fact, you probably might have heard about her. You might not be able to recognize her name, but you might recognize her story. She flew to the D.C. riot on a private plane and flew back on a private plane. And then she gave a press conference about how she didn't do nothing wrong, and also she'd like a pardon. Fun. So, yeah, we got a lot of things to do today for this woman. She's one of the special peoples who thinks the laws don't apply to her or something. This is the story of Jennifer Ryan. So let's just get started with that and go from there. Jennifer Leigh Ryan, what do you have to teach us today, FBI? What did she do? Let's find out. All right. The FBI. Okay, we'll skip the preliminaries that we all know about. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. Okay. All right, so we pick up the story with Miss Ryan. During national news coverage of the events of the day, video footage which appeared to be captured on mobile devices of persons present on the scene depicted evidence of violations of local and federal law, including scores of individuals inside the U.S. Capitol building without authority to be there. Incidentally, the last estimate I heard from, I think it was the U.S. Attorney, who estimated that they think between 800 and 1,000 people entered the building. And there's been some rumblings that they might not prosecute all of them out of the name of judicial efficiency. I kind of hope that's not true. I kind of hope that they're going to get everyone on something. But there's been some suggestion that if they go after everybody, it'll just clog the courthouses. I'm like, well, you've got time, and we're well motivated, so why not? We can get all 800. We can make it work. So I kind of hope the FBI won't go that route, or to be more proper, the DOJ won't go that route. We'll see, I guess. But anyways, yeah, between 800 and 1,000 potential tea stories yet to come. On January the 5th of 2021, that'll be the day before the riots, a Facebook user, Brian Miller, tagged Jennifer Leigh Ryan, aka Jenna Ryan's Facebook account, in a series of photographs from the U.S. Trinity Aviation in Dallas, Texas, right? Because this is a private airfield, right? She's leaving on a private airplane on a private airfield in Denton. Fun. According to open source information, that would be like information we found on social media. When you see open source information, that's the same meaning as like open source intelligence. Basically stuff that we've just found in the public. In this case, more specifically, we found it on social media. But yeah, it's not anything we found secretly. It's just out there in the open for anyone to see. Yeah. So in a series of photographs, according to this open source information, the caption on the photographs reads, "We're so excited. DC bound to stop the steal." Ryan is the female circled in the photographs below. So we see this wonderful little Facebook thing from Brian Miller is feeling excited with Jenna Ryan at the U.S. Trinity Aviation. And we see there how she's smiling with her scarf and playing in the background. And there she is smiling. We're so excited. We're so excited. I just can't hide it. Love to tell the FBI all about it. After Miller's post on January 5th, 2021, Ryan posted multiple videos on her Facebook account that appeared to be taken on board a small private aircraft on which she was traveling with others in Washington, D.C. Yeah, she's taking the photos on the plane. Going there to stop the steal, ma'am. Good. Law enforcement officers retrieved driver's license photograph from Ryan, a resident of Texas. She's a real estate broker, by the way, in case you care. She's in the real estate game. Probably less now, though. Her license might be revoked. That might be fun. And confirmed Ryan bore a resemblance to the pictures above. On January the 6th, the day of the riot, Ryan posted a video on her Facebook account that depicts her in a bathroom mirror stating, "We're gonna go down and storm the Capitol." So her intention is to storm the Capitol. She's saying this in a bathroom mirror, hyping herself up. They're down there right now, and that's why we came. So that's what we're going to do. So wish me luck. Good luck, I guess. Subsequently, on January the 6th of 2021, Ryan posted a 21-minute Facebook Live video on her Facebook account of her and a group walking towards the U.S. Capitol building. Ryan posted photographs of herself at the U.S. Capitol building grounds to her social media, including Facebook and Twitter. Social media, as always, ever present and to the rescue. Of particular note is an image Ryan posted of herself to her Twitter account, which depicts Ryan in front of a broken window at the U.S. Capitol building with the caption, "Window at the Capitol." And they write sick because Capitol's supposed to be with an O. So the FBI is correcting her spelling. Nice. And if the news doesn't stop lying about us, we're going to go come after the studios next, presumably movies. So we got some nice little selfies here. And Miss Ryan with the 45 hat. We got her smiling cutely on the steps with other patriots. And then we got her posing right next to the broken window of the Capitol building. Window at the Capitol. If the news doesn't stop lying about us, we're going to come to the studios next. Let me take this selfie next to this broken window. See how smiling I am with my American flag scarf. This in no way contradicts my attire. I'm wearing the American flag stuff, and I'm very happy about the broken windows at the Capitol. Yeah. Open source searches also uncovered a now deleted Facebook Live video. No problem. The FBI will be able to get that. No problem. You know how they're going to get? They're going to go to the Facebook and say, "Can we have the video?" And Facebook will say, "Yes, please. Yes, we will be happy to give it to you." Open source searches also uncovered a now deleted Facebook Live video taken by Ryan as she entered the Capitol building via the Rotunda entrance. The video was captured prior to deletion and reposted to YouTube for public viewing. So she deleted it off her Facebook page, but not before someone could scrape her content and repost it to YouTube. Fun. The video shows Ryan and a large crowd attempting to walk through the entrance to the Capitol, which had visibly broken windows at the time. At the beginning of the live video, Ryan is heard saying, "We're going to effing go in here. Life or death. It doesn't matter. Here we go." You know, these statements could be perceived by a future jury as representing intent. Yeah. Ryan then turned on her rear-facing camera, exposing her face, and stated, "Y'all know who hired you for realtor. Jenna Ryan for your realtor." Okay, wow. I just got to do that again. I kind of butchered the line a little bit, and I feel like I need to get this right and make sure that you're all getting this one, okay? So let's try that again. Ryan then turned on her rear-facing camera, exposing her face, and stated, "Y'all know who to hire for your realtor. Jenna Ryan for your realtor." Okay, so this is special. This is special, and I think we might have reached a new level of this. This is just this entire thing is, how many levels are there in the onion or the cake or whatever the metaphor is? How many levels? Because every time we think we've discovered all the levels, we find a new level. So here's a new level we just found just now. In this video where she's saying, "I'm going to be riot, I'm going to be storming the Capitol," that she's posting to Facebook, she takes the time to do a little self-promotion for her real estate business. She takes the time to say, "Y'all know who to hire for your realtor, Jenna Ryan to be your realtor." You know, I'll find you, there's got to be something in there with like the people's house versus a private house. There's got to be some sort of way to tagline this. I'll help you find your house just as the same way I reclaim the people's house. I don't know. It needs some work, but I think there's like a tagline in there. Do we have any professional copywriters in the chat who can come up with a better tagline than "I'll help you find your house just like I stormed the people's house" or something? Needs work. But yeah, she took the time for some self-promotion. So that's a new layer on the the sandwich that I didn't really see coming. I feel like this is just going to be, if nothing more, than here are things I did not expect. Self-promotion during the rioting was not one of them. That's, yeah, great. By minute 8:45 of the video, Ryan has made it to the front door of the building, clearly desecrated. Is that the right word here? Whatever. With broken glass, window shattered, and security alarm sounding as she yells, USA, USA. And here we are in the name of Jesus. Once inside the building among the crowd, Ryan is heard joining the chant, fight for freedom, and yelling, this is our house. Yeah, see, no, again, as a member of the real estate business, she should really know about things like property rights. I guess this was not on her real estate exam. She missed that lesson or something. I don't know. At the end of the video, Ryan turns on her rear-facing camera again, showing her face inside the building. The FBI has conducted an initial review of some of the surveillance footage captured on January 6th from cameras inside the Capitol building. During my review, I identified multiple images that depict Ryan entering the Capitol building through the rotunda door and attempting to walk through the crowds, consistent with their locations as captured in other various videos. In addition, I identified one image of Ryan holding up her cell phone inside the Capitol. And so we see her there in the doorway with the same hat. That's definitely the same woman. Yeah, that's definitely her. And then we see her again with her Trump hat and her little American flag scarf thing. Good. In the hours immediately following the breach of the U.S. Capitol building, Ryan posted on Twitter, "We just stormed the Capitol. It was one of the best days of my life." Okay. She'd like you to know, because she posted on Twitter, that we stormed the Capitol and was one of the best days of her life. I wonder if she might be having second thoughts about that now. We will find out rapidly. And based on the foregoing, we have trespass and we have disorderly conduct. So that's fun. But that's not the end of Miss Ryan's FBIT. Oh no. That is not the end. So Miss Ryan over here was interviewed by local media in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in the immediate aftermath. And Miss Ryan would like to share some thoughts with you about her trip. And she also was on the Today Show, incidentally, so you can go look up that clip. But yeah, she was on press being like, yeah, we didn't do nothing wrong. So let's hear a statement from Miss Ryan. And yeah, so we're going to just do that now. So we're going to watch this clip from CBS Dallas-Fort Worth, your source for Jenna Ryan based interviews. So thanks, I guess, to CBS. So let's do this thing.
How are you?
I'm not supposed to talk about the case, but as far as me, I'm doing quite well. I'm feeling very, I'm okay. So.
Okay, can you just walk me through what went down today?
Well, no, I can't. But I did, have a situation today, and I have a great attorney, and so we'll just see what happens.
Okay. So you can't talk about any of your involvement at the Capitol, or if you went inside?
I cannot talk about anything. I am absolutely.
I don't want about the Capitol. How did you feel today? Were you scared? Were you frightened? How did this? I mean, have you been arrested before by FBI? How did this go?
No, it was a very strange experience to be arrested by the FBI. They're very professional, and it was a very strange feeling. I have a lot of faith in God, and I just was praising Him and praying, and I was just knowing that God's going to take care of me in this situation. That's how I feel. So.
What was it like?
I'm sorry, Nicole. What would you want people to know about you? Some people are judging you, some people are not. What would you want people to know about you yourself?
I would just want people to know that I am a normal person, that I listened to my president who told me to go to the Capitol, that I was displaying my patriotism when I was there, and I was just protesting. And
okay, you remember about 5 seconds ago when she said, I can't say anything about the case, I can't even talk about it? I can't even talk about it, I can't say anything about it. What's she doing right now? What is the mistake that she's making at this exact second? She said it literally 30 seconds ago. Literally 30 seconds ago, she said, I can't talk about it. What's she doing right now? She be talking about it would be the right answer to this question. I went down to the Capitol because I listened to my presence. I went down there. Thanks for admitting it. Not that we needed any more evidence, but, because we had all the Facebook things. So, not that it's exactly helpful, but, your lawyer did tell you to shut up. And 30 seconds ago, you remembered that, and not so much now. So, yeah, let's listen to some more.
And I wasn't trying to do anything violent, and I didn't realize that there was actually violence, and it went way out of proportion. And I would like to apologize for all the families that are affected by any of the negative environment. And I would just like to say, I really love people, and I'm not the villain that a lot of people would make me out to be, or maybe think I am, because I was a Trump supporter at the Capitol, and that's just, I'm just.
I'm sorry, did you make a bad decision that day, or would you do it all again?
I feel, well, that's a great question.
Okay. The reporter's question is, did you make a bad decision that day, or would you do it all over again? The right answer to this question is, I can't talk about it. She literally said it 1 minute ago. She literally said 1 minute ago, I can't talk about it. The reporter just asked, did you make a mistake that day, or are you happy with it? She's now going to answer the question. Okay.
I would say I felt like I was doing my patriotic duties. So me personally, I do not feel a sense of shame or guilt from my heart from what I was doing.
Okay, good. So, wow. So not only did I do it, I don't feel bad about it. I have no remorse. I don't feel bad about it. I did the right thing. Let me tell you how I did the right thing. I don't feel bad about it at all. I have nothing on my conscience. Nope. That should play really well to a jury and to a judge at some point in the future. I've had time to reflect on my actions, having flown back on the plane and such, and I don't feel bad about it. We did the right thing. Judge is going to be like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Well, let's look at the tape again. Doesn't seem to be what you said. Sorry. Now let's look at the tape again. I can't talk about it. Oh no, I can't talk about it. Let me tell you about how I don't feel bad about it in any way. Excellent. This is great. This is what every lawyer wants to have, right? Yeah.
I thought I was following my president. I thought I was following what we were called to do, flying there. He asked us to fly there. He asked us to be there. So I was doing what he asked us to do. So as far as in my heart of hearts, do I feel like a criminal? No. Do I feel guilty? No. But I do feel a little wronged in the situation, because I'm like, okay, I'm a real estate agent. And this.
Okay. She said wrong, but she misspoke. She clarified. She didn't feel wrong. She felt wronged, right? She doesn't feel wrong. She feels wronged. She feels like wrong was done to her. She feels wronged. It was done to her. The mean people who did things to her. She's been slighted by those mean Capitol Police and the FBI.
This has taken my company. It's taken my business. I'm getting slandered all over the internet, all over the world, and all.
Okay. All right. This again, we can have just legal definition hour. Not that she knows or cares, but as you guys well know, right? Slander and libel are forms of defamation. Whether it's slander or libel, you know what one of the principal elements of it is? It has to be false. Yeah. So, if we're saying you went to the Capitol, you went inside, you were creating disorderly conduct, you don't feel bad about it, that's all just like factually true. because you said it was. So that's not slander just so much as me saying, here are the facts. I have receipts from your social media. I'm not sure. She keeps using that word slander. I'm not sure it means what she thinks it means. Let's listen to some more.
The news, and I'm just like a normal person, and one day I woke up and I of course it was the election. It was intense. It was an intense election for everyone, and I just happened to be at the Capitol when the president said to go there. It was just and I happened to be a social media person. So
do you think the Trump administration owes you apology or explanation about all of this?
And you can look at me,
I would like a pardon from the president of the United States.
No. She'd like a pardon. It wasn't to be, Jenna. I'm sorry. Here's a thought. I know you never thought it would happen to you. I know you never thought it would happen to you, but remember, like, all the people that you were. I'm just going to take a flyer and take a guess that Jenna Ryan over here is probably one of the types of people who is really, really mad at like all the rioting that was happening over the summer and thought that those people should be arrested. She never thought it would happen to her, though. She never thought the law and order would come after her. Just taking a speculation on that one.
I think that we all deserve a pardon. I'm facing prison sentence. I think that I do not deserve that, and I think every person, from what I understand, everyone's going to be arrested that was there. So I think everyone deserves a pardon, and I would ask the President of the United States to give me a pardon. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, well that ends the impromptu press conference from Jenna Ryan over here, who took her attorney's advice for about 30 seconds and then decided to have further comments beyond that. So, good. Yeah. So, that ends the story of Jenna Ryan. If you're enjoying this content, as always, please remember to give it a like. If you're not a member already, you can hit the join button or hit the link that Streamlabs tells you about, and you can hit the subscribe button. And that way you'll get even more wonderful content from me. We are going to do another edition of FBIT, but it won't be as fun as this one was, I'm pretty sure. But we might find another layer, because no matter how deep we go, we keep finding layers. They keep finding ways to surprise us. But we'll definitely do another edition of FBIT on a separate stream, so look out for that in the very near future. Until then, my friends, I am Uncivil. This has been fun. Till later, cheers and goodbye.